Holiday shopping may be underway, but wrapping can be the part that slows everyone down. If rolls of paper, tape, and scissors tend to take over your kitchen table, this segment is for you. We're sharing easy, practical gift wrapping tips that help you present your presents and help you pull them together in a way that works out all in a one-day project. And joining me today is Sarah Harker, who is the Chief Growth Officer with theCityMoms. Hey there, Sarah.
Hi.
Good to see you.
It's great to see you. I'm so excited to be here and wrap with you.
Yes. Okay, so this time of the year is my favorite. How about you?
I love Christmas time.
Yeah, the traditions. I like the music, the smells, the what is it? The snow outside.
Oh my goodness, the snow,
we get.
the cooking, the smells from the
Yes.
cooking.
And all like the treats and the sweets. Even though I'm not a sweetsy, I do dibble and dab in a little bit over the holidays.
You have to.
Yes. And of course, some people would say their favorite things are gifts.
Oh my goodness. I love gift giving, but I don't know about you. I am not the world's best wrapper.
Okay.
But these are a few hacks that we use to make it look a little more elevated.
Okay.
And hopefully not include a mental breakdown while you're getting ready for all of your company.
Yes, I can attest that I have seen like my mom or my sister like night before, okay, we got to finish all the gifts because they go in. Their gifts are pretty perfect. So I'm excited to see your hacks today.
Yeah, of course. Well, let's start with a few basics. Obviously, you need some good scissors, some tape. We have some fun things here that we like using. This, I don't know if you've seen this, it slips over your wrapping paper.
Okay.
And it has a little blade here so you can just slide and get a perfect cut.
That's smart. No, I have
Isn't
not
that
seen
nice?
that.
I know. So you're not fussing with all of the scissors and going the wrong way. It just perfectly cuts. The other thing that's really a cool hack, this is a clamp. So if you are trying to wrap your presents on your own and not getting an assistant in like I have with you today, you didn't know you were going to be an assistant, did you?
I'm down.
This gives you kind of an extra hand. You just clamp it onto the table and you can pull your tape off, no problem.
I love that because you're moving and you're trying to do big gifts and little gifts. So and you could even probably clip that to your pants.
You sure could.
Look at that. Bam.
Now you look very official. You might get hired at like the department stores with that going on. So, and then if you're really advanced, we have double stick tape, which we'll talk about here in just a second. But that's kind of your arsenal of weapons, so to speak.
Okay, that's not bad for the materials. Okay, the basics.
Yeah, pretty basic.
Okay, so when it comes to wrapping, there's a way that you know how to fold it to get a card in?
That's right. So I have an example here of it completely finished. And you'll see here, this is actually the grid for wrapping paper that you see on the back to help you cut better sides.
Yeah.
But it also kind of looks like a fun little design. So it just depends on your artistic preferences. But I'm going to show you how to do that with this gift right here.
Okay.
So I just have a very normal sized box, by the way. Maybe hang on to some of those boxes now. Now is the time. If you're looking for an easy thing to wrap, save your boxes. So I'm going to put you to work here and just have you grab tape for me if you don't mind. And I'll just have one small piece of tape here to secure it to the actual box. And here we go. Just tape that down so it's not moving on you. And this is so easy, you guys. You're not going to believe this. You literally just pull this up, leave about an inch and a half extra, and you can either fold it up if you want it to look like this one here that we showed you before. I like it to be uniform overall, so I'm just going to fold it down before I stick it together here. And just for our time's sake today, I won't show you how to do the edges here, but look how easy that is. You just fold your edges in, tape the sides, and then you've got this cute little pocket.
Yes, it is. Super cute. Put that there. And if I can add to the hack, what I love, and this takes 2 seconds. On the side, all you have to do is you just push them both down like this, and then you fold the edges. You fold one in on that side just to keep it real crisp and nice. And look, you just
Wait,
put
you've
that
done
down.
this before, girl.
You know, just a few times. I've been properly trained. As I told you, my mom is a good gift wrapper. And then over here, and you just got to be a little gentle depending on how thick the paper is. But once you get those two down, then you fold it up. And look, it's seamless. And then you have a beautiful edged. wrap. Yay!
And I think this is just a perfect time to suggest taking your girlfriends. Have you ever had a wrapping party?
No, but that sounds great.
You know, we all have different strengths. You are way more detail-oriented than I am. Obviously, look at this trick, how perfect it is. It looks beautiful, like it was professionally wrapped. But have a party with your girlfriends and then see who comes up with what. It's a lot more fun to wrap together.
It is, I agree.
I know. And then these are just some fun little pieces you could get. You could stick these in it to make it a little festive. You can put your card, a gift card maybe.
Yes.
But, you know, it's endless.
To put that in there. Okay, so a hard type of gift that people are probably like, let me just get a bag, is a round gift.
That's
but you're
right.
going to show how we can do it in a round way.
Yes, so this is just a little candle in here that I pre-wrapped for us. I have an example of how big you want to cut here. So you just want to measure a little bit higher than the candle actually is, about 1.5 inches. And this is all you need. It's a really tiny piece. And instead of putting it in a box, it's just kind of fun to add some dimension.
Yes.
So all you do is actually cut a slit around here, just every couple inches. And that allows you just to fold it in. And you don't have to be too much of a perfectionist for this part.
Yeah.
I know that might hurt some of our viewers to hear, but you can just fold this right on in, nice and snug. And then you place your tape. Can I have my tape assistant again, please? Are you going to come home with me to do this? This is way easier. And if you'll just place the tape right there, this is where you get to get fun with ribbons. And you can just throw a ribbon on top. Nobody's going to see underneath. Look how cute this looks. Let's shove one more piece of tape in there.
Absolutely.
And if you wanted to get fancy, you could do double stick here so you're not seeing that. But this one has enough volume that, look how fun.
Oh, I love that.
Kind of looks like my hair today, to be honest.
Good little bouncing curls.
That's right. But isn't that so fun? That's way more fun than a square box.
I agree. Okay, you're changing my mind because on some items, I'm like, let me just get a bag.
Yeah, of course. But you don't have to anymore.
Yes. Okay. And then I just want to highlight this beautiful packaging here that has slots, like you said, for a little bit of maybe garland, a little fruit, but also the card.
This is for the person who wants to kind of maybe one-up your siblings and get your mom a really impressive gift. This is actually all done with one piece of tape.
Wow,
However,
really?
there's a catch. You've got to go to our Instagram to see the step-by-step. It takes a little more time than we have to show you today. But it is very impressive, and even I can do it, so you know it's easy.
I like that. Okay, so in order to master this look, guys, you have to go to their Instagram account. What is it?
theCityMoms.
At theCityMoms. Okay, well, thank you so much, Sarah, for your hacks today.
Yeah, thank you for your help. You're really good at this.
So fun. And if you would like more information about the City Moms, you can head over to their website. They have all types of vlogs and blogs and information about how you can live your best life while you are creating the perfect lifestyle. Also, don't forget to check them out on Instagram, and I'll see you after the break.